Hey, this is Mikey with another After Effects quick tip, and this one is all about transform. Now, we all know about the transform features here in the timeline where you can change your anchor point, your position, scale, rotation, opacity, but there is also an effect called transform, which does pretty much all the same stuff, but a little bit more. And sometimes you may want both. So if you go up to Effect, Distort, Transform, and then here you can see very similar things. I can change the scale, I can change the position, but this also has a skew, but rotation, opacity, has its own shutter angle and things like that. Now, why would you want something like this? Now, say you had maybe this to have its own little pattern of movement and you wanted to be able to keyframe that. So I could come in here and I can keyframe this position. And I'm just keyframing this. And then let's come in here to the effects. Let's grab this first keyframe. And so this is moving around. And I can come, let's just go ahead and bring this really fast. And I'm going to just quickly copy these keyframes across. Not getting too scientific about it. Now what I have here is this is moving and it's transforming, but what I can do, since this is on its own effect, I can come into the transform layer, not the effect, but the layer, and I can keyframe this position here. So you can see that I can have basically two sets of transform to get some really kind of nifty looking keyframes. So this is kind of wild and crazy. But what I use transform for most of the time is when I'm creating presets and I need to maybe move a layer and I want everything to be all nice and neat on one layer and not affect the transform properties of that layer, because people still want to move the layers around and have the same things, and I don't want these to be tied up in the preset. So what I do is I create the transform effect. So just in case you might need it, check out transform. It's in the distort menu of After Effects effects. Thanks for watching.